write stories. Totally true. So I have a book that I know you have never read before because, guess who wrote it? You can speak, by the way. Okay, but first, before I read you that story, I've got one that's super fun. Okay? Well, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't say it's super fun because it's a book with no pictures. Do you guys like books with no pictures?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, no. But it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, that's why.
Okay, well, I'm going to read this one to you, and you guys will have to decide if you like books without pictures, okay? The Book with No Pictures by B.J. Novak. This is a book with no pictures. It might seem like fun to have someone read you a book with no pictures, or like no fun with it. Let me try that again. It might seem like no fun to have someone read you a book with no pictures. And it probably seems boring and serious, except here is how a book works. Everything the words say, the person reading the book has to say. No matter what. That's the deal. That's the rule. So that means even if the words say, blork. Wait, what? That doesn't mean anything. Blarf. Wait a second, what? That isn't the kind of book I wanted to read. And I have to say every word the book says? Uh-oh. I am a monkey who taught myself to read. I am not. I am not a monkey. And now I am reading you this book with my monkey mouth and my monkey voice. I am not. That is not true. I am not a monkey. Yes, I am a monkey. I am not. Also, I am a robot monkey. I am... What? And my head is made of blueberry pizza. Wait a second. Is this whole book a trick? Can I stop reading?
No.
Please?
No.
Okay. And now it's time for me to sing you my favorite song. A song? I really have to sing it. Glug, 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 my face is a bug and I eat breakfast. And for breakfast, right off the rug. What? This book is ridiculous. Can I stop reading it yet?
No.
There are more pages. I have to read the rest?
Yes.
My only friend in the entire world is a hippo named Boo Boo Butt. Boo Boo Butt? And also, the kids I'm reading this book to are the best kids in the entire history of the entire world. Oh, really? And these kids are the smartest kids, too, because these kids chose this book, even though it had no pictures. Because kids know that this book makes grown-ups have to say silly things. And make silly sounds like... Oh, wait. No, here it comes. Blur, the wookie, my God, I do, I eat, baroo, ooh, yup, blackety, glippity, gloppity, glippity, beep, bop, my doogity, doggity face. Oh, my goodness. Please don't ever make me read this book again. It's so silly. In fact, it's completely and utterly preposterous. Next time, please, 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 choose a book that has pictures. Please. Please, because this is just too ridiculous to read. The end. Bonk! I didn't want to say that. Okay. Who knows what repulsive means?
Is it when you do it over and over and over again?
That's repetitive. Good try.
It's only when you do it once.
No. What does repulsive mean? Should I give you a hint? If something is really, really ugly, or something doesn't taste good, like you just really don't want to eat it, like snails, that's what we call repulsive, okay? So, the title of this book means something really, really ugly. But I want you to think for a second, okay? Think about the Disney princesses. Whose name does repulsive kind of sound like?
Rapunzel.
Kind of like Rapunzel, right? Okay, so have you guys ever heard of like twists on stories? It's kind of like The Three Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig.
What?
Yeah. It means that they take a story and the author takes a story and they put a twist on it. Okay? Which is what this author did. Now, who's the author of this book?
You.
Yeah, this one's mine, okay? You guys are super good. I've got one more story that I wrote, but I haven't put pictures to it yet, so you'll have to use your brain and put pictures to it, okay? Repulsive. Yes, sir.
Did you self-publish this book?
Yeah, I did. So I'm also the author and the illustrator of this book, okay? Now, I also dedicated this to my 5th grade teacher because she was somebody that always encouraged me to write.
But Mommy, is it okay if you read the back of it, like the back cover?
We'll see, okay? We got time.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a young couple who desperately wanted a child. However, they were severely disappointed when their daughter was born because she looked like a little blonde ape. Darn, said her father. She took after Great Aunt Harry. Very disappointed, they gave her to the witch next door because she had a sign in her yard that read, "Wanted young worker." The witch did not want this thing hanging around. Embarrassed, she decided to take the hairy baby girl and hide her in a tower. After hiding her, the witch named her Repulsive, which means,
Rapunzel.
no, what does repulsive
The
mean?
ugly thing.
Yes, ma'am. Really ugly, right? The young girl grew and so did all of her hair. She loved to sing, though, and she did so beautifully. One day, as she was singing and combing her beard, a prince came by.
A beard. Her beard? She has a beard?
She has a beard. She has armpit hair. She has leg hair. This girl is hairy. He had heard stories about this before, where the prince saves the girl from the tower, and by asking her to throw down her hair, the prince would climb it, and then they would fall in love. He desperately wanted a queen, so he called to her and asked her to throw down her hair. She thought his request was a little bit strange, but she threw down her beard anyway. When the prince reached the top, he screamed, "You are hideous! I could never marry you!" Angrily, she replied, "You just climbed up here to tell me that? You sure know how to waste your time, don't you?" He scrambled down her beard and ran away. That's it, she thought. I'm tired of everyone telling me I'm too ugly. I'm getting rid of this hair. Just then a fairy popped in. The fairy said, "This isn't the right story. Could you please give me directions to Cinderella?" "Sure," replied Repulsive. "She's 2 stories over on the bookcase." "Thanks," said the fairy, and left her with some hair removal lotion. Repulsive used the lotion and then made a rope out of all the hair she'd removed. That's good stuff, she thought, as she climbed out the window and down the tower. She was free. A few days later, she ran into the prince again. "You are beautiful. Will you be my queen?" "Not on your life," she replied. "I used to be ugly on the outside. You will always be ugly on the inside." Then she walked away. The moral of the story is, you always have control over what you think of yourself. And sometimes what you think can change everything. The end. You like that one? I'm going to redo it actually. There's a few things I want to change on it. Okay, so this last one I'm going to do, I don't have a book for, but I'm going to have you guys close your eyes, and you're going to have to put the pictures in your head, okay? This one's called The Dusty Room. My mother asked me once to please dust my room. I didn't know what she meant even when she handed me the vacuum. I thought it was strange of her to ask such a chore, but I reached in the vacuum bag and threw the dust on the floor. My mirror and chest of drawers were next, then the bed and the books. My mother came back in with a horrified look. "What have you done?" she said, and turned me over her knee. I thought she was crazy. She spanked me for doing what she asked me. Well, I've learned my lesson. I shouldn't dust my room, especially when my mother hands me that stupid vacuum. The end.
Read us another book.
Okay, so did you guys like those?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Well, that's good, because Mrs. Madsen's here to read you guys another story.
How many people are we gonna have? Like a
15.
15?
What do you say?
No.
What do you say?
Thank you.